Hey guys, Game Man Dan here, and today I'm going to be doing another record pickups video. So I got a nice big stack of records here as a graduation present from my Aunt Judy. So that's really awesome, and I'm going to be going through all of them today. The first one is one I already have, but I'm totally not sad to get another one, and that is Frampton Comes Alive, one of the most top-selling live albums of all time. It got him to be a billionaire by the end of his career, this album. So, great album. I like the song, Do You Feel Like We Do? That is just a great song. It's a double LP, and it's a gatefold, so pretty cool stuff. So I got a Black Sabbath album. I've been wanting to get one of them. This one's pretty good. I'm a pretty big Black Sabbath fan. I'm a fan before they got rid of Ozzy. Once they got rid of Ozzy, I really didn't like him anymore. But Black Sabbath, Master of Reality is the name of this album. Really, really good album. It doesn't have any of their big hits on it, but it's just a really solid album altogether. Next album I got was a Moody Blues album. If you know them, they're pretty good. I'm not a huge fan, but I definitely like them. It's called A Question of Balance, the name of this album. It's kind of like one of those flip things, and it is a gatefold. Yeah, pretty cool. I don't know them that well. I like some of their songs. I don't know if it's on here, but I really like that album cover. It's really cool. So you guys know I like Yes. Yes? So I got one of their albums I didn't have. It's called Going for the One. Really cool album cover. It is like a triple gatefold too. It opens up like that and then like that. Yeah, it's cool. It has a good few songs on here. Going for the One, Turn of the Century, and Awaken. It's a really good album. It's not as good as like Fragile or Close to the Edge, but it still is really good. So here's a band that I'm not a big fan of. My mom really likes them though. It's Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. This is a live album called Four-Way Street. I don't like this album that much. I don't like them in the first place, and I'm not a big fan of live albums unless they're really good. And it's pretty good. It has some of the good songs on it, like Ohio and stuff like that. Yeah, cool stuff. So Deep Purple is a band I really know only one song of. I don't think they're that good because that song kind of blows. But I've been listening to some of their stuff and they're actually pretty good. I got two of their albums here. I got Stormbringer with an awesome album cover. It has like a Pegasus shooting out a rainbow out of its ass, and then the storm's like following it with a tornado. But this doesn't have Smoke on the Water on it. It has Holy Man on it though, which is a song I like. And You Can't Do It Right. It's a good song. So yeah, they're pretty good. I heard one of their live albums from Metal Jesus Rocks talking about it. It's called like China or something like that. It's really, really good, but this one's pretty good. I don't know, Deep Purple, I'm not offensive about them right now. I got another Deep Purple album, and that is Machine Head. This is the one with Smoke on the Water on it, the one you guys all know. It's a shitty song, but the rest of the album is okay. So here's a guy I've heard so much about, and people kept telling me about him because they know I like Steely Dan, one of my favorite band of all time, Steely Dan. And they're like, yeah, you should listen to Boz Scaggs. And I'm like, I keep hearing about this guy, maybe I should listen to him. And right when I was about to listen to him, I got this album on vinyl. It is Boz Scaggs and the band. I think this is one of their first albums. I listened to it. I actually really like it. They're really good. Great musicians. So I gotta listen to it a little bit more before I can tell you what I really like about it. So some guys are just really great, and I'm not a huge fan of them. One of those people is Elton John. He's one of the greatest musicians and songwriters ever, but I'm just not the biggest fan of him. I mean, I'll listen to him. The reason why I don't like him that much is because he kind of overplayed. He's definitely not overrated though. He's a great musician. Here are some of the albums. I actually got 3 of his albums. The first one is Madman Across the River. Across the Water, my bad. It has Tiny Dancer on here, which is a great song. And Madman Across the Water, which is a great song. So this is a pretty good album. I'm not a huge fan, like I just said. So here's a really crazy album cover. It's called Captain Fantastic. It's an Elton John album, and it is crazy how much cool shit's on here. There's like a naked girl and like people floating in bubbles and castles, hats with goblins and records floating and chickens with records on his head and him sitting on a piano with this big boot and clocks being stepped on, and it is insanely weird. I only named some of the stuff on here, but it is crazy. And one song everybody knows on here is Someone Saved My Life Tonight, which is a great song. That's about it. This isn't one of his best albums, but it's pretty good. Here's an album that is my favorite Elton John album, and I'm pretty glad to pick it up, and it is Don't Shoot Me, I'm Only a Piano Player. Great album. If you don't really know about this, kind of live under a rock, but the songs on here that are really good are Daniel and Midnight Creeper and Elderberry Wine, which is a good song, and Have Mercy on the Criminal. So it is a really good album. It is my favorite Elton John album. This is a gatefold. Really cool. Actually, my friend picked this up. My friend Christian picked this up, and he was telling me it was really good, and I was like, but I listened to it, and it's really good. So if you remember last record pickups video, I was talking about Huey Lewis and the News and how I picked up one of his albums, and it was sealed. I picked up that same album, I got the same album, and it's open, so I can listen to it now and keep the other one sealed. It's good. I didn't know if it would be good, but it sounds a lot like Huey Lewis stuff, but it's kind of repetitive, kind of the same stuff. So it's pretty good. Not that bad. So you know what's so weird? After I just picked up that sealed Huey Lewis album, picture this. I got a different Huey Lewis album sealed. It's 4, which is cool. It's a decent album. I mean, I looked it up on YouTube, some of the good songs. They're pretty good. Simple as That's a good song, and Stuck With You, and A Whole Lot of Lovin', which is a pretty good song. And this came out even after Picture This, so yeah, it's cool to have 2 albums from the same artist sealed. And what are the chances of getting 2 albums sealed from the same artist? Awesome. So my friend Christian is a big Steely Dan fan like me. He's more of a Led Zeppelin fan than Steely Dan fan though. But I was trading him for the 3DS that I just got, which I'm super happy about. And I gave him one of my Steely Dan albums, and I haven't listened to it in a while, but it was the first album, Can't Buy a Thrill. And I knew I could get another copy because I knew they were around and stuff, so I just gave it to him for a trade. And I got another one, so it's like instant karma. This one's a first pressing, gatefold, which is really cool. It's not in as good condition as the other one I gave to him, but it is in a really good condition. The album is pristine. The cover is pretty good. So I'm so happy to get this back. Now, again, I have every Steely Dan album on mine. So I got the greatest hits of one of the greatest bands ever to finish it off, and that's Steely Dan Greatest Hits. Funny thing about this is that it came out before their last album they released, when they were in their prime. They came back in like 2002 to re-release an album, or to make a new album. But the album was Gotchow, and before they released Gotchow, they came out with this one. And this is actually really hard to find because they took this off the shelves and put out the new one because this came out right before Gotchow. So that kind of makes some weird sense because this came out in 78 and Gotchow came out in 1979. So it's weird. It's like why would you release it? I guess they didn't, no one knew, so the record company was like, yeah, put out a greatest hits because they're so good. But yeah, so weird. They put this out and I got it, and it's worth a pretty good amount of money because they stopped making this put out the one after Gotcha, which had some good songs like Babylon Sisters on Hey 19. This one doesn't. It still has some great songs. I mean, I could name the whole track listing, but some of my favorites on here are Peg, Black Friday, Ricky Don't Lose That Number, Showbiz Kids, Bodhisattva, My Old School, Reelin' in the Years, Do It Again, Kid Chameleon, Josie. I almost named them all because they're just so good. But this is a double LP. It is a gatefold, and it has Walter Becker and Donald Fagen inside there. Really pretty cool. So that's all of my pickups, guys. Thanks for watching. I know only some of you like records, but I love the people who love records, as I said last time. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment. Tell me if you have any of these records or if you like them. Tell me what songs to listen to on some of these albums, because I'm not too familiar with some of them. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.